Hello friends, my name is Anubhav More and today's date is the 11th September and today I'm talking about the SQL, basic of SQL. So what is SQL? SQL was developed at IBM by Donald D. Cambril and Raymond F. Boyce in the early 1970s. This was initially called SEQUEL, Structured English Query Language. SQL, pronounced SQL or SQL if you prefer, is a critical tool for data analysts, scientists, and a wide variety of professionals in other roles, including marketing, finance, HR, sales, and much more. SQL stands for Structured Query Language. A query language is a kind of programming language that's designed to facilitate retrieving specific information from database. And that's exactly what SQL does. To put it simply, SQL is the language of database. The main objective of SQL is to update, store, manipulate, and retrieve data stored in a relational database. So that's the matter because most companies store their data in database, and while there are many types of database: MySQL, PostgreSQL, Microsoft SQL Server. Most of them speak SQL. Once you have got SQL basics under your belt, you will be able to work with any of them. So so how is SQL different from MySQL? So SQL is a standard language which is used to operate on database in the form of queries. But MySQL is an open source database management system or simply a database software. MySQL will organize and then store the data in its database. So what is SQL used for? So as I mentioned before, SQL is one of the most widely used query language or the database. I am going to list few of them here. It allows users to access data in the relational database management system. It allows users to describe the data. It allows users to define the data in the database and manipulate the data. It allows to embed it within other languages. Using SQL models, libraries, and pre-compilers, it is allows to users to create and drop databases and tablets. It allows users to create view, stored procedure, functions in a database. It allows users to set permissions on tables, procedures, and views. So SQL commands are mainly categorized into four categories as data definition language (DDL), data definition language (DDL), DML, data manipulation language (DCL), data control language (TCL), transaction control language, and DQL, data query language. So DDL. So DDL for the data definition language actually consists of the SQL commands that can be used to define the database schema. It is simply deals with the descriptions of the database schema, and it is used to create and modify the structure of the database objects in the database. So in this, it is used to create the database or its objects like table, index, function, views, stores, procedure, and triggers. So drop, it is used to delete objects from the database. Alter, it is used to alter the structure of the database. Truncate, it is used to remove all records from the table, including all spaces allocated for the record are removed. Comment, it is used to add comments to the data dictionary. So rename, it is used to rename the objects existing in the database. DQL, is the data query language. DQL statements are used for performing queries on the data within schema objects. The purpose of the DQL command is to get some schema relation based on the query passed to it. Select. It is used to retrieve data from the database. DML, data manipulation language, the SQL commands that deals with the manipulation of data present in the database belong to DML or data manipulation language is used, and this includes most of the SQL. Insert. It is used to insert into a table, insert data into a table. Update. It is used to update existing data within the table. So thank you.